humanitarian centers where they can also receive food and medical supply in the southwestern parts of the Gaza Strip, where, by the way, there's an American NGO providing them with hundreds of thousands of meals per day.
War is catastrophic. War is terrible. But the world needs to remember that during wartime in the battlefield, there is going to be collateral damage, unintended damage. Israel does everything possible to prevent collateral damage. It is the only country in the world at war that sends out notices ahead of time, alerting the citizens to evacuate the area because we're coming in. They send out millions of texts. However, inadvertent errors are going to happen during war. It's only to blame the one who started the war, and that is Hamas. On October 7, 2023, Hamas attacked Israel in the most brutal, barbaric way. They started this war, and the war ensued after that. All blood, loss, death, carnage, and suffering is on them who started the war. So just the other day, there was an inadvertent bombing of a hospital, which the initial investigations seem to be that it was a mistake. However, after investigations, it's not completed yet. More information is coming up, but perhaps it was a hit that hit some terrorists as well. But let's watch this interview together with the initial reaction with Lieutenant Colonel John Conricus, who was a former Israeli spokesman who, as Israel always is, takes responsibility when it makes a mistake, even though it's just preliminary initial reaction, which may change down the road. Let's watch this together. Kindly subscribe to this channel so that a little bit of light will push away a lot of darkness.
Jonathan Conricus, thanks for joining us. Tell us your reaction to what happened yesterday at the Nasser Hospital in the Gaza Strip.
Hello, Chris. Thanks for having me on again. Sad, unfortunate incident where Israeli troops, according to what I understand from the preliminary investigation, Israeli troops misidentified a bunch of journalists and other people who were pointing cameras and lenses towards where the Israeli soldiers were. Israeli soldiers misinterpreted that and thought that they were hostiles and directed fire